Greetings to all. Myself Arul Soumya, working as an assistant professor in Department of Information Technology in SNS College of Technology. Here I am going to share a topic about challenges in cloud security. So here, this cloud security is confronted with a variety of significant issues such as data breaches, compliance challenges, and misconfirmations. And here, the understanding and addressing of these challenges is essential for organizations aiming to safeguard the sensitive information and uphold the trust with their clients. Data breaches in the sense it has visible security incidents in the cloud. There are two types. First one is compliance challenge and second is misconfigurations. In compliance challenge, it meets the regular requirements in the cloud to safeguard the sensitive information. In misconfiguration, if the error is setting up the cloud resource to uphold the essential organization aiming to the variety of significant issues. The next is data breaches. In data breaches, there are three various types. Namely, first one is rising threat of cyber attack. Second one is insider threats. Third one is inadequate encryption. The rising threat of cyber attacks target the cloud service that are increasing and often leading to significant data breaches. In insider threats, employees or contractors with access to sensitive data can pose a serious risk to lead the significant data. In inadequate encryption, it failed to properly encrypt the data in transit, and at rest it can leave the information vulnerable. Here, the security vulnerabilities has a weak access control, and in technological gaps, it has inadequate encryption and insufficient monitoring. So, rising cyber attacks on cloud service has both the security vulnerabilities and technological gaps. And lack of training in the sense it has organized cybercrime and misconfigured system and sophisticated malware. In human error, it has external threats. So these are the rising cyber attacks on cloud service that are security vulnerabilities, technological gaps, lack of training, and organized cybercrime. The next one is compliance challenge. Compliance challenge have three varieties, that is regulatory requirements, shared responsibility model, and auditing and reporting. In regulatory requirements, it must navigate the complex regulatory landscapes such as GDPR and HIPAA, which impose the strict data protection requirement to share the data in server. In shared responsibility model, the cloud environment share the security responsibility between the provider and the customer. So here the user can share the responsible model to audit and report. The next one is auditing and reporting. In this step, the regular audits and reporting are necessary to maintain the compliance and access the security posture. Here are the pros and cons of compliance challenge. The main advantage of this compliance challenge has enhanced security, improved trust, and competitive advantage. The disadvantage has it is high cost and it is complex to process the server data, and it has legal risk. The next one is misconfiguration. In misconfiguration, there are human error, lack of visibility, and inconsistent policies. In human error, the misconfiguration in cloud settings are a leading cause for the security incidents. The lack of visibility in the sense it has the struggle for organization with the visibility into cloud environment in which it can hide the ability to detect the misconfiguration. The next one is inconsistent policies. In this policy, it is without consistent security policy across the cloud resource, organization may inadvertently create the vulnerabilities. So how to implement the monitoring tools? It has two types. First one is comprehensive monitoring and second one is real-time alerts. In comprehensive monitoring, it track all the cloud resources. In real-time alerts, it notify the potential issues. The two visibilities are monitoring tools are limited cloud visibility and improved cloud visibility. So both the visibilities share the comprehensive monitoring and real-time alerts. The next one is best practices for cloud security. Here, the regular security assessment, employee training, and implement zero trust. In regular security assessment, it allows the organization to identify and address the vulnerabilities. In employee training, the ongoing training process helps to raise the awareness about potential threats and best practices. In implementing zero trust, the security model ensures that no one is trusted by default regardless of their location. The security assessment cycle shows how they address vulnerabilities, that here it implement the fixes and improvements, and identify vulnerabilities, it conduct the penetration testing, and it perform vulnerability scans. Conclusion. So conclusion on cloud security issues has multi-factored approach, ongoing vigilance, adaptive strategies. In multi-factored approach, it combines the technical measures, policies, and educations. Ongoing vigilance, organization must stay alert to new threats. Adaptive strategies, in the sense, it is a key to flexibility of defending the sensitive data. So vigilance and security, cybersecurity has adaptive strategies, continuous monitoring, organization responsibility, and emerging threats. So here it flexible to approach the counter threats, ongoing the surveillance to detect the threat, the duty of organization to protect data, and use and evolving risk to security. Thank you.